What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and the Activision Blizzard situation continues to spiral out of control as their stock price continues to fall. So now they are doing very public damage control against a lawsuit that was intended to be public, against a lawsuit that was probably never even meant to finally go to court or win in a court of law. It was only ever intended to generate public outrage against Activision Blizzard. And that wasn't a very difficult thing to do. For so many reasons, people do not like Activision or Blizzard right now. Whether it's because of the decisions they've made in their games, whether it's because of the virtue signals, the identity politics, and the censorship that they now engage in, whether it's the business decisions and how they have treated their fans for so many years. A bunch of different groups have a big reason to hate Activision and Blizzard, and now that is all culminating in what is a losing battle for Activision in this public lawsuit war. So now they are taking another step that will not be enough. I'll say it right now. This will not be enough. Blizzard President J. Allen Brack is, quote, stepping down amid Activision lawsuit controversy. And just as a refresher, if you don't know exactly what's going on, the corrupt state of California brought forth this massive lawsuit against Activision and Blizzard, alleging a variety of different things, spanning literally over a decade of time. Some of these things, when you actually look into them, are questionable, are very extremely questionable. Some of them, in all likelihood, may have happened when you have a company that has over 10,000 people. Some of these people were punished. Some of these people aren't with the company anymore. But that doesn't even matter because it's all about setting a narrative against Activision and Blizzard for an environment that disparages and degrades women. It's just not fair. Women can't get ahead. So what's the kicker with this headline? Well, of course, it's who's replacing him. Blizzard's president is out. Studio to be co-led by a woman for the first time in its history. J. Allen Brack will be replaced by Jen O'Neill and Mike Ybarra as co-heads. And I also want to point this out. I can virtually guarantee that J. Allen Brack, while he did put out a statement about himself kind of stepping down and about everybody else, it's going to be great. They're going to do great things for Blizzard. I guarantee you he's getting a big paycheck to be kind of the fall guy for this because they need a fall guy right now. Look at what's happened to their stock since this came out. Down 17% in the past month. You can see really this is probably when the lawsuit actually hit. And then this is after this morning, after the freaking president steps down at Blizzard and he gets replaced by one man and one woman, equal as all things should be. But it is not going to be enough for a lot of people. There are people that are out for blood. The media will continue to spin whatever narrative they want to. But I want to read through the actual statement released by Blizzard. To all members of the Blizzard community, we want to let you know an important leadership change at Blizzard. Starting today, J. Allen Brack will be stepping down as the leader of the studio, and Jen O'Neill and Mike Ybarra will co-lead Blizzard moving forward. Jen joined Blizzard in January as Executive Vice President of Development, where she's been providing senior development leadership to support the Diablo and Overwatch franchises. Jen is that former head of Vicarious Visions, now a part of Blizzard. So it is also very important that they mention that the woman they're putting in charge has only been there a short amount of time, so that she wasn't a part of this toxic environment at Blizzard that didn't allow any women to get ahead. She wasn't part of that. She's separate from that. So that is one reason that they're appointing her, so people can't sit there and say, well, she knew about all these things and what the things they did to these women. People won't be able to say that about her. After many years at Xbox, Mike joined the company in 2019 as Executive Vice President and General Manager. Again, someone who's going to be separate from this long-term history that they have at Blizzard or at Activision. Jen and Mike have more than 3 decades of gaming industry experience between them. Moving forward, they will share responsibility over game development and company operations. Both leaders are deeply committed to all of our employees, to the work ahead to ensure Blizzard is the safest, most welcoming workplace possible for women and people of any gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or background, to upholding and reinforcing our values, and to rebuilding your trust. With their many years of industry experience, with deep commitment to integrity and inclusivity, Jen and Mike will lead Blizzard with care, compassion, and dedication to excellence. You'll hear more from them soon. And then J. Allen Brack, really quickly, let me get this. I'm confident that Jen O'Neill and Mike Ybarra will provide the leadership Blizzard needs to realize its full potential and will accelerate the pace of change. I anticipate they'll do so with passion and enthusiasm, and they can be trusted to lead with highest levels of integrity and commitment to the components of our culture that made Blizzard so special. There has been so many different twists and turns to this story, from the things that J. Allen Brack put out to the company, to the things that other people at Activision or Blizzard put out to the company about this lawsuit, to the public pushback against it, and then, of course, to the different media narratives that are coming out there. And that is what we are seeing. The biggest one of all might be this one. You've probably seen this floating around. Inside Blizzard developers' infamous Bill Cosby Suite, where they're alleging that the group of guys who are sitting here, including Alex Aversabi, who has been fired, no longer works at this company because of the things that he did, but that doesn't matter, are sitting there holding a picture of Bill Cosby. Now, you look at it on the surface, people, oh my gosh, they had a suite named Cosby, where they were trying to get women to come to a Cosby Suite. I can't believe that. Well, of course, when you dig deeper into it, numerous people, including family members, including women, including other employees at Blizzard, including just random fans that ended up going to this thing. It's actually like a big green room. It's a big, basically little party suite, for lack of a better term, where it's like over 100 people in there. The reason it was named Cosby, as it turns out, had nothing to do with the allegations, and in fact was because the original suite that they held this kind of party at BlizzCon was because the floor and the carpet was tacky and it literally looked like a Cosby sweater. So it got named the Cosby Suite, and that evolved, and that meme just carried over, where they eventually, somebody found a picture of Bill Cosby, that was a tradition at BlizzCons. And of course, this picture itself was taken in 2013. Before the 2014 lawsuit was brought against Bill Cosby, which he has subsequently been released from jail for all of that. So much of this requires context that people don't want to think about. I don't like Activision. I don't like Blizzard. I think they're a fucking scummy company. But what you see happening so often is exactly what I said would happen. That people, because they dislike something or someone, will believe anything, everything against them. They do participate in this cancel culture scenario, including this. Look at the way that people are framing this. Look at what's put out there in these articles. This is someone saying, I was mistreated by people at Blizzard. This is a woman quoted. One of them asked me, when was the last time I was personally penetrated, if I liked being penetrated, and how often I got penetrated. The headline, Blizzard recruiters asked hacker if she liked being penetrated at job fair. Well, as Sophia Narowitz points out, that seems very terrible. Very terrible on the surface. And in fact, it probably is pretty immature and probably not something that should have happened. But the headline, that's all that the majority of people are going to read, leaves out something very important. The person who said this, Mitchell, said she was wearing a t-shirt made by cybersecurity company Secure State, which had penetration expert on the front. So while wearing a shirt that you decided to wear that says penetration expert, someone asked you about penetration. Is that a little immature? Should you not say that? Probably. But it is not the type of thing that they are trying to push. And she says right here, oh, come on. Inappropriate, sure, but it was immature humor. Something she should have expected given the shirt, which clearly plays into such a joke. There's a lot of problems at Activision Blizzard, but stories like this just belittle the real issues. Fuck off. And this sacrificial lamb and J. Allen Brack is not going to be enough for the people that are behind this lawsuit. For the people that wrote this lawsuit like it was a Tumblr blog. For the people that are out there for blood, that literally want everyone replaced with women. That want women paid more than every man. That want women treated better than every man. It's not about equality, it's about equity. This is not going to be enough for them, mark my words. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.